So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance to the turns they light. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's in. Take Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Now, Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll try to run a reverse. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Young now to throw right away. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of...
Good blocking, and he's in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Houston. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Slide through.
From the gun, it's Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow. Let's go now. Yellow, zoom. Zoom, check. Striker, check, striker. Set, huh?
On the bootleg, it's Young. ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Third down coming up.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. This guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. The drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Schultz is the motion man. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
To say this group has started strong here in the 1st quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Quick throw, taken in. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Wilson in motion. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This offense is thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now a give up the middle, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Second down and 8. Stroud to throw. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Texans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Claws red. Green jack. White. White. Hey, green.
They send the tight end in motion.
Red.
On first down is Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Texans, who have the early lead, and will return to Charlotte in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Willis. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throwing, Willis. Quick throw here is complete. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. That's Henry Togo on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
18 Rattler.
Willis. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down. The motion man is Sanders. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Willis. That is caught 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, enough. It has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Willis now to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Receiver in motion, going right. On play action, he'll set to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
The motion man is Sanders. To throw is Willis. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Texans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They try to set up the screen. This one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Back to the air one more time. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down for Houston. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but he can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Texans 24, Panthers 6.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Hold it ready. Get it. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with him again. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, crash.
Here's Willis. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. And now he loses the football. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Texans have it. He's to midfield. Inside the 30.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a give to Pierce. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He completes this one to Mechie. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Pierce. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
It's coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Third and goal. Quick throw here is complete. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready?
Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
18 Rodney, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example.
Big opening up the middle to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And now, after the big play, gotta cut that celebration short because they're gonna stay out and go for 2. He'll try the right side this time, and he gets in. And now they're back within a score. The deficit is just 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The tight end going in motion to the left. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This play here might be just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Right back to the air following that pick 6.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. They've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's on the former first-round pick, Titus Howard. Mechie, the man in motion. Third and long. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Right back to him on first down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. They'll run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guy still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Throwing, Willis. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's a Carolina first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Willis. It's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get to the 40 on a short kick. Second down and 8. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. To throw, here's Leary. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The throw is Willis. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. On first down is Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Carolina first down. They'll run here. And a nice run there. He stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He is in. Touchdown, Panthers. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Mechie. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use them than down here on the goal line.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back. just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Ah, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Right back to the fullback. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Returnable from the 17. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, Smith. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Gino. And this will be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
You can win so fast as an edge rusher. You put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So it's a win for the visiting Texans as they start things out with a victory here in the 1st week of this preseason. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.